Here I'm going to show you a video. I just told you they had a problem with the oxygen supply because for some reason it seems that they cannot get the oxygen to the people who need it, and people are literally dying. As you had one lady that I showed in one of the photos earlier who was stuck in a car park in front of the hospital waiting to be seen and died right in her car. Now the crazy shit is with the oxygen situation in India is it's not like they have a short supply of oxygen. They have, uh, it is reported that the country produces over 7,000 tons of oxygen per day, but it does not have enough tankers to transport it. So the oxygen is there, the oxygen is available and made, but they don't have no way to get it to the people who need it. Right. So for their 1.3 billion people, they have well beyond enough oxygen that is created every day for everybody, for each individual person in India. And they are stuck now because they have not prepared, right? After seeing everything that happened around the world, after seeing everything that happened in Italy, that happened in the UK, that happened here in America, right? After I was on live stream after live stream, listening to Indians from India basically saying how stupid we were in America, and we're anti-science, and they just was bashing us, and they literally sat on their fucking asses this whole time and did absolutely nothing. And now they're in the middle of a wave that is crushing their country, and they can't even get the supplies they have available to the people who need it. Right? Well, you got third world countries who don't have the supplies, and that's their problem, right? They don't have the supplies, so you can understand that, but you cannot understand a country who's sitting there with more than enough and still hundreds of thousands of people are getting affected and suffering, and thousands, 4,000 people a day are dying because the whole group of people, not just the government, they are all incompetent. This is incompetency. This is stupidity. It says many Indians say that the government has failed for years to invest in enough money into the infrastructure needed to avoid this shortage. As a second wave of COVID devastates India, people are desperate for oxygen. There's plenty of it. There's plenty of it. And these dumb son of a guns, these idiotic people don't have any way to get it to the people who need it because they just did not prepare. And I thought Indians wasn't lazy. How don't you have the infrastructure ready after you've seen everything that was going on around the world globally? How would you not get prepared for this? And you got the nerve to talk about Donald Trump and Americans? Come on, man. Here goes a video that can explain further the crisis that they're having with the oxygen problem, that explains exactly what's going on in India. Let's check it out.
Death and grief. In India, both are now on heartbreaking public display. Where the virus has returned at such speed, it has far outpaced this country's ability to cope. Sunita mourns for her brother, just 45 years old. COVID is claiming ever younger victims. He was a hospital worker in Putnam, where patients lie in makeshift wards, where every life hangs by the slender thread of an oxygen tube, in a land where oxygen is just one more fatal shortage. It breeds panic and fuels soaring black market prices. We met the family of Sanjeev Kumar. He's struggling to breathe in the back of this car. They've finally secured oxygen for him, but it proves to be too late. We have driven here and there and everywhere to find help, says his brother Rajiv. Their mother cannot be consoled. If we'd had oxygen in time, he would have survived, he says. The hospital couldn't give him any.
Our Indian healthcare system is in crisis, I would say that. We are short of oxygen, we are short of normal beds, ventilators, for that sake medicine. So there is an overall deterioration in all the sectors.
And in the country that is home to the world's biggest manufacturer of vaccine, too often there is none. In Mumbai today, crowds queued for precious doses with little regard to safe social distancing. Aid from overseas, ventilators and machines to make oxygen will arrive tomorrow. It can't come too soon for this young woman, denied a bed at a hospital in Delhi and left instead to the care of her family on the pavement outside. nation in shock, crying out for help.
The COVID crisis right now is so bad in goddamn India, you even got the lions at the zoo testing positive, right? They got 8 lions that have testing positive to go along with the people that are getting affected and dying. Now it's starting to affect the animals and infect the animals. So you had 4 male lions and 4 female lions that showed signs of lethargy, coughing, and they went ahead and tested them, and they all tested positive. 8 out of, I think, 12 lions on a 40-acre plot that tested positive for the coronavirus. They say the lions are doing well, but this just goes to show you that the situation has got so dire that the animals are starting to get sick, right? And once the animals start to get sick, depending on how far that goes, then you can start to affect the food supply and other things. God forbid if this damn virus starts to be able to mutate thanks to India and their incompetency of handling the situation as a whole group of people. God forbid if this virus starts to mutate within animals and somehow sparks a mutation where it's more contagious and transferable between animals, and then we have animals and humans getting affected. They need to get this shit under control. I hope Biden hurry up and releases the vaccine. Right, America comes to save the day, of course. Right, I'm not, I was going to talk shit about Biden. I'm talking shit about America. We handled the coronavirus crisis, and I was one of the main outspoken proponents on how the catastrophe it was, America was when we were handling our crisis. But now we seem to get shit under control, and we seem to have come together as a country and pretty much learned the basics. I don't understand how the hell can India do that? So at this point, I'm praying that America, which is our government, and Joe Biden, please help these people and show them how this shit is done. Because right now, they are up shit's creek without a paddle. And it's really pretty much their own damn fault. Unbelievable, man. You know it's bad when you're starting to infect the animals.